Lovers, it's time for Your Music Live here on Studio Live today, brought to you by the wonderful folks over at DistroKid. If you're an independent artist, you want to release your music to Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, Tidal, all the places, DistroKid got you covered. And if you sign up using the link up there or down in the description, you're going to save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. What is this show all about? Well, this is a show where I play your music and we do it live. It's not just a clever name. We've got about 36 tracks of amazing independent music to play for you, and we better get things kicked off straight away. Let's dive in. We'll jump over to Germany and check out PA featuring the Paneers and a track called Soul Lights to kick us off in style here on Your Music Live.
The darkness and the light, because I know now how to fight. I have the darkness all around me, I have the light deep down inside me. Sing about the darkness and the light, because I know now how to fight. I have the darkness all around me, I have the light deep down inside me. I'm drowning in my thoughts, and my mind is still get lost in the waves of sorrow. Till I will see another tomorrow. Now I shine the light of mine. My heart is freezing, but you still keep trying to change me, to bring me. You treat me like a fool, but now I found my turn. I sing about the darkness and the light, because I know now how to fight.
The one and only PA to kick us off in style there. Really cool track. That was the one we tried to play last week. It was a premiere that hadn't premiered yet. So now it has premiered. It is available. You can go and check out PA. Pronounce it alternative. I will pronounce it awesome, because PA always brings the coolness. Hello to the fine folks who are here live. We'll say g'day to you as we go through the show. We got 2 hours to kick back and relax here. So I want to make sure that we get as much music as we can, including this next track. We're going to stay over in Germany, and we're going to grab this one from Weltenkinder. He said this song is about night in metaphoric meanings, made with a free sample pack from Mobile Music Pro. Shout out to our friend Vortex over at Mobile Music Pro. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is simply called Night. Weltenkinder on Your Music Live. Really cool stuff there from Welten Kinder on Your Music Live. Great visuals there as well as some really cool music. What a good way to start the day here, hey? Let's give me a little more volume on that. There we go. Yeah, you can hear me a little bit better. Welcome again. If you're just joining us here, this is Your Music Live. What we do here is we play around about 1 to 2 minutes of a whole bunch of tracks. It's the Whitman Sampler of Music show where you just get to hear a little bit, just enough to whet your whistle. And then if you dig what you're hearing, all you need to do is jump down in the description. All the tracks are linked and listed down there for your viewing pleasure, including this next one. This one comes to us from a band we've played before, but not for a while. That is the band called The Drag Gurus, and they've got a track called Something Happening, and it's going to be happening right now on Your Music Live. Even snuck a little bit of the guitar solo in there because it's the Drag Gurus and their very cool track there. Yeah, exactly. Such just a different kind of style, and say what you will about things like auto-tune, and that was just used to really good effect there. Like, there's a difference between auto-tune that's used to just kind of mask some bad vocals and an auto-tune or a tuning plug-in to make something sound even better. And that's what that one definitely was. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Once again, we are brought to you by DistroKid. If you want to check out DistroKid, they're our amazing sponsors. It's the only way to get your music out there to the world with ease. You upload it once, you upload it to DistroKid, and they send it out to everywhere. And I've got a heap of great tools. I'll show you a couple of those a little bit later in the show, but do check them out. And if you want to submit a track for a future show, you can use the QR code or the link that you'll get there or down in the description, or just go to studiolivetoday.com/YML. That's what this next artist did. They are called Moths on Leaves, and they said Andres Cabrera breathe fire into each note he plays. It's refreshing to be writing with him again. I had a basic idea and lyrics, but Andy added a bridge and gave it a jellyfish approach. If you play long enough, you'll hear it. Might as well start at the 1 minute mark. There you go. Okay, so thank you. This is our friend John and his band called Moths on Leaves, which is hard to say when you have a bit of a lisp. But we're going to play this one. It is Moths on Leaves and Hey Maybe Sometime on Your Music Live.
Standing backstage with the boys in the band. That's how she saw me. A guitar to swam me. Someone staring through running mascara. The music was deafening, but I swear I think I heard her say, hey, maybe sometime. Wanna make out like we're
Moths on leaves. Hey, maybe sometimes. Yeah, definitely a bit of an 80s kind of rock and metal-y vibe on that one. Very cool there from the band. And yeah, nice image there. Not exactly sure how many clothes that lady's wearing, just quietly. Oh, a bit risque. Good stuff. Looks like Farrah. Yeah, a little bit Farrah Fawcett with the hair. You'll have to go back and check that one out if you want to listen to the whole thing. But very cool stuff there from Moths on Leaves with John W. Adams and co. All right, we'll play one more tune and then we are going to hear a little bit about DistroKid. We're going to do our Play My Fire beat, which means that even if you don't have a song on the show, you can join the fun and join a random drawing to see if you can get your song on the show. But let's play this one. This comes from Some Kind of Talent, and they say a song about showing up in a work, so on and so forth. I dig it. I think you'll dig it too. Let's give this one a spin. It is So On and So Forth. And we're going to play it live on Your Music Live. Very cool track. Very subtle with the visuals there too. I love the just slight movements there on the guy there. The water in the background, the guitar coming and going. Very cool stuff there. Kind of reminds me of that 90s vibe, like of me going to like Battle of the Bands type things, where everyone was playing distorted guitars through Marshall stacks and singing. Rah, 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 rah. It was very cool times. I miss those times. Hands up who misses those times. Yeah. Very cool stuff there. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, different and just intriguing. I agree. Something a bit different. And that's what we like on this show. We like having variety. Variety, as they say, is the spice of life. And if you'd like something spicy, you should check out DistroKid, because for one very reasonable yearly subscription, you can release an unlimited amount of music to all the platforms, to Spotify, to Apple Music, to Deezer, to Amazon, to Tidal. You can sell your music. You can have your music streamed by folks. It is just the place to go to get everything out. Look at me. Look at how much I have taken advantage of the wonderful folks that are DistroKid. You can just get all of your singles, all of your EPs, all your albums out there. You can do splits. So you can see there, I've done a collaboration with Jade on a cover of a Ben Folds track. You can even set up splits for your own songs, of course. So if you've got other people that are working on the same song as yours, there's a mastering service that you can sign up for, which is really, really cool and really good value. And the thing I like about DistroKid is all the cool little things you can do, all the little promotion tools. You've got your hyperfollow pages, you've got the ability to use the playlist spotlight and the wheel of playlist, and this little thing here, Music Social Network Optimized for high engagement. And that's what I wanted to point you towards here, because the next track we're going to play is right here. It is on this particular platform. It is called slaps.com. I'm going to sign in with my DistroKid credentials. If you don't have a DistroKid account, you can create a slaps.com account for free. This is 100% free. So before you start using DistroKid, if you want to sort of dip your toe in the water, be like the artists here and set yourself up a slaps.com account. What you can do is upload your own song. So it's super simple to post a song by just throwing in your album artwork and your audio file there. And then people can listen to it. Excuse me. And then people can, I'm getting so choked up. That's how much I love DistroKid and slaps.com. And in fact, the next track we have is on slaps.com. So this is going to be like a live demo of what you can do because David Prine, here he is, Prune, in fact, David Prune. You can see there, I'm following David here on slaps.com. He's submitted this one. It's called Revelation. There is a time coming. Are you ready? Well, are you? Are you ready for this? Well, we're going to give it a spin live here using slaps.com on Your Music Live.
The cistern is broken and all the wells are dry. The animals are thirsty and all the fish have died. The heavens are shaking as the ice falls from the sky. The moon is darkened, its sun barely gives any light. Here's a revelation, do you even know what is true? There's a revelation, do you know what's waiting for you? The Savior is coming, coming. Now that you know, do you think you're rock steady? The Savior is coming, coming. Now that you know, do you think that you're ready?
David Prune here on Your Music Live. And as you can see there, because of slaps.com, I can throw fire on this track when it's bits that I like. I can save it. Sharing is as easy as tapping that one and hitting the share button. And I can actually leave David a little note here. I can come down here and say, just spun this on YML. Epic, because it really was. I loved the delayed vocal on that one. I loved the groove from the start. It really just kicked in beautifully from the very beginning of that track. Let's throw one more fire to give him 50 fire. There. Very cool stuff there from David Prune. We thank David for sharing that track. It definitely slaps. And if you would like to join slaps.com, do it for free using our sponsor DistroKid. Or once you're ready, start releasing your music to the world using DistroKid, and you can use the promo code in the description. Save yourself 10% off, 7% off on the first year of any DistroKid plan. Speaking of DistroKid, well, let's make them our code word for today. Let's make it hashtag DistroKid, just so that you can get yourself used to having to spell it. Well, if you're not familiar with this part of the show, this is where you, even if you are brand new to the show, even if you've never submitted before, you've got a chance to win, quote unquote, win the opportunity to have one of your songs played on the show right here, right now, today. If your name is chosen at random by the random generator, then you'll have a chance to have your track play. Will it be Punkster P who has their track? Will we hear some Jade Star? We don't know. But if you would like to have an opportunity, all you need to do is be like Gregory O'Sullivan and other folks and throw hashtag DistroKid in the chat. And once again, we thank DistroKid because they support your independent music by allowing me to do this show every week and play your independent music. So it's a win-win-win situation, I like to say. Let's continue on and grab our next track. This is another slap. I've gone 2 slaps. I've gone slap happy. Double slap in a row. This one comes to us from Aaron Breadlaw, and Aaron says, this is Rough, spelled R-U-F-F. I like it. As in not mixed or mastered, song from an upcoming new EP I hope to have out soon. Still lots to work on about people who feel they are at the end and feel like suicide is the only answer. Please don't. Exactly. All the words and music written and played by me in GarageBand iOS. Yes, folks, important topic. It gets better. Seek professional help. All that stuff, because we want you. We want you creating. We want you to be here creating amazing music like this from Aaron Breadlaw. This is called Despondency, and we're going to play it live here on Your Music Live.
And they bring down all the words that they know will attack, and they sharpen up their knives and stab you in the back. All of your dreams are coming true, but not the ones that you wanted to. And the walls are closing in, everything is tightening around you, and the rope looks pretty good. It looks like it would do. When the light turns out, you can still see. When the light turns out, you can still see. I know it's very hard. I know it's very hard. When the light turns out, you can still see. When the light turns out, you can still see.
Aaron Breadlaw. I love Aaron's voice. I love the guitar work in that one. Just really, really good stuff there from Aaron. Got a frog in my throat today. I apologize for that. Great when you're doing a 2-hour live show. As I said before, we can put in here, just played this on YML. Super cool song and very important topic. And it definitely is. The longer I am on this spinning globe of ours, the more I realize that we are not alone and that every thought you have that you think is unique is actually being shared by other people. That's not a negative. That's a positive. It just means that when you think, oh, I'm all alone and no one's like me and no one gets me, guess what? There are people out there. And whatever you're going through, someone else is or has been as well, and can indeed help. Don't forget, we've got our giveaway going on here. So if you've got, so I'll give you one more song to throw hashtag DistroKid in the chat. All you need to do is put the hashtag and then the word DistroKid, all one word, and we will put you into the drawing for the ability to have one of your songs played. And while we're waiting on that one, let's play this track here. This comes to us from Canada, Bambino. They say Logic Pro. It's a kind of a reimagining of a favorite song of mine. So that's the cool thing when you're your own musician. You can make a song and then you can remix your own song. You know, you've got unlimited, I like to say unlimited retries. It's like you're in an arcade and they've enabled that mode where you can keep playing forever. You don't have to, no pay to play around here. Let's give this one a spin. Canada, Bambino and Jenny Be Mine.
Call
Super smooth, sweet track there from Kinada Bambino here on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff. We've been a bit more of a mellow kind of. Some days we just rock out of the gates, and other days it's a little bit more laid back and mellow, isn't it? And that's what we're getting here today. But that's cool because that's why I like this show, because it takes all kinds. We've got all kinds of music going on, and I hope you're digging it. If you are digging it, I'll ask you a couple of things. You can hit the thumbs up button down below. That always helps out. And remember, sharing is caring and Sharon is Karen. So please go ahead and share the show. Share it with your friends, your family, your foe, your fearless feline friends. No, your cat's not going to care. Well, maybe. Do cats like music? Cat owners out there, do cats like music? I don't know. My dog seems to be completely oblivious. I can be in here in complete silence, or I can be rocking out at 100 decibels, and the dog's just like, "Meh," unless I make a really high noise. Unless I go, "Eek," and then he's just like, what's going on? That's his voice, by the way. My dog goes, "Oh, hello. How's it going?" Let's do our draw. We have got to give away a play, and we're going to do that right here, right now. So if you have put your entry in, we've got 13 entrants, so we'll turn up a little Canada Bambino for the background music, and we'll give this one a spin. Let's do it. Who's gonna win themselves a play on Studio Live today? It's gonna be Avenue. Yeah. Congratulations, round of the pause, which is what I used to think it was. Speaking of cats and dogs, round of the pause or applause for Avenue. Now, that's a name that we haven't seen on the show before, so this will be kind of cool. So because you may be new to the show, all you need to do, Avenue, is to put in plain text in the chat your artist name, the platform, so YouTube or SoundCloud, wherever it happens to be, and the name of the track. I'll then go and search it up, and then we'll play it. We will spin it. We will spin it here live on the show in just a few minutes. So congratulations on that one. And if you can't put a link, that's the only thing. Some folks win it and then they try and put a link. We can't have a link. You know what would happen if we allowed links? Yeah, you know exactly what would happen. We'd have spam out the wazoo. So go ahead and throw the name, your artist name of the track, and the name of your platform, and put that all here in the chat. And we will give that a spin up next. Yeah, very cool stuff there from Canada Bambino. We'll play another song while we wait on our Firebeat winner to let us know what they'd like us to spin. And we're going to take this one from Abe the Band. They say this song was recorded and mixed all in GarageBand Mobile with the amp sims available there. Very cool. This video was also made using the iPhone through various apps. Thanks, dude. Well, thank you to you, my friend, because that's super cool. We love it when folks are using what they've got to make epic music, and I think you're going to dig this one. This is called Hologram Universe. Abe the Band on Your Music Live. Excellent track. Amazing visualizations. Yeah, hypnotic. relaxing, and all the stuff in between. Very cool. I love it. I love hearing it. I love seeing it. I love that that was made using GarageBand and the amp sims in GarageBand, which are actually pretty darn good. Like, I know that there's some people that are like, no, you can't use the stock plugins. You can't use the stock amp sims. You've always got to use fancy gear. I don't think so. I don't think you do. I think you use what you got and you create good music. Hello, Bubba. I was thinking about Bubba just the other day. I was thinking that Bubba's been busy of late and we haven't seen Bubba in a while, but I was thinking about you, Bubba, and I was thinking, I hope everything's going well. I hope the guitar store and the teaching and the family and everything's going well. So good to see our old mate Bubba, sorry, our young strapping mate Bubba. here on the channel. Yeah, very, very cool. Very summery kind of feel, wasn't it? Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Good stuff. Right, we still haven't heard back from the winner of our Play My Fire beat. So that was Avneur, Avneu. So if you are still watching the show, you won. And all you need to do is in the chat, put your artist name, the platform, and the name of the track you'd like us to play. So Avneur, YouTube, My Fire beat name, whatever it happens to be. So if you would like to, please do that. Otherwise, we may have to do a redraw. I'll give you another couple of songs, but otherwise, we may have to do we haven't had a redraw in a while, so we'll see how we go with that. While we wait on that, let's grab this track from Greg Hutto. Greg Hutto has got a track, and Greg says, "Ain't It Funny" is my fourth song from my third solo album called Other Side of the Glass. The song is about how life can change in a moment. It certainly can, and your life may change listening to this track from Greg Hutto. So take it away, Greg, here on Your Music Live. Straightforward, fun, grungy, rocky goodness there from Greg Hutto. Wow, Greg, that is awesome, my friend. Looking forward to hearing that solo album. That sounds like it's going to be a cracking one. Yeah, it's almost got like a rock and Beatles kind of tune, doesn't it? Like a Get Back kind of style from sort of the mid to late Beatles after they were I Want to Hold Your Hand, and before they were like, yeah, purple monkey dishwasher living in a platform shoe of fish. I don't know. But good stuff there. Yeah, vocal treatment good, guitar's good, everything cool. I love it. You're welcome, Abe the Bear. Really dug that one. I liked it. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I understand the struggle of multitasking with the show. That's why we just do the show. It's 2 hours. You can have it on. You can kick back. You can enjoy some good music. And if you miss a song, or if you go, oh, what was that song? Don't worry. It's all down in the description. I do all the hard work for you. So it is all there. Now, both Russ and Jenny have said that instead of redrawing, I should play one of my songs here on the show. I think I've only ever played my song once in the history of Your Music Live. So I'll put it out to you folks. Do we do a redraw, or would you like to hear something from me? I feel like a bit of a self lover. if I play something of mine. But it is almost Songtember, so I could play last year's Songtember tune to get us all in the mood for Songtember. All right, let's grab this one while I decide how egotistical to be. This one's from Eric Zyberlins, and they say this song was written and recorded on my couch using GarageBand. That's the way. That's what we like to hear. All right, let's give this one a spin. This is Up All Night on Your Music Live.
I've been up all night. I've been thinking. Yeah, I've been up all night. Whoa, I've been thinking about you. About you. Well, I've been out all day. I've been walking. Yeah, I've been out all day. I've been talking about you. About you. About you. About you.
Eric Zyberlins kicking back on the couch, making some amazing music there. I think it's a consensus opinion that everyone really dug that one. Yeah, nice raw vocals. Yeah, really cool. The horn section there, that bass just pumping and kicking and being all funky. I dig it. Very cool stuff indeed there from Eric Zyberlins. Thank you for sharing that one. Let it not be the last thing you share with us, Eric, because that was super duper cool. Okay, folks have spoken. You've said that since we didn't get our winner this week, and by the way, the winner of the Play by Fire beat, please submit a song and let me know in the comments of your submission that you weren't around, and I'll play you on next week's show. StudioLiveToday.com/YML. But how about, because we've got Songtember coming up, it is June, July, August, Songtember. We are less than 3 months away from this year's Songtember. If you don't know about Songtember, it is a month where we all get together and I challenge you to create, record and release your own song from start to finish and get it out there to the world all in the month of September. It's a heap of fun, great community spirit and involvement. A lot of other channels and people get involved with it and we have a really good time. And last year, I must have been feeling a little bit old because I wrote this song called Grown or Grown Ass Man. And I did a little video of it, just shooting at quarter speed, walking along in the wonderful city of Adelaide. So why don't we have a little listen to this one for a little bit of nostalgia from 2022. This is my song, Grown. Jade Star on drums. Listen out for those; they are amazing. And I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Never one for going hard. Never had a fear of missing out. Never happy in a crowd. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm a grown ass man. Please take me home. I've done all that I can. Please take me home. Never had to see the light. Never had an urge for starting fights. Kinda happy on my own. And I know I'm surely not alone. 'Cause I just don't have a plan. Please take me home. I've had all I can stand. Please take me. Ah, yes. Memories of 2022 when life was simpler then. No, it wasn't really. But yeah, I had a good time making that song and hanging out with all you fine folks in the month of September last year. And do join us again this year for another Songtember goodness. Alrighty, let's continue on and grab another track. This one comes to us from Trentico, and they say, this song is about an obsession I had with a person for a while that at one point took over my entire life. I have since healed somewhat from this situation. I'm no longer as limerent as I used to be. And this is called Limerence. Wow, cool use of words. I love it. Let's give this one a spin. This is Trentico here on Your Music Live.
Numb the pain inside my brain with your kiss on my lips, and taking the pain in your name with your hands. No one else can. Is this a limerence or just circumstance? And I am losing my mind over you. Please heal these scars that I can't undo. And I am clinging on to you. Maybe one day you'll love me too.
Trentico there with a very, very cool, intense song, Limerence. And I must admit, I've had Trentico popping up in my feed of late, and it's been cool because you do some awesome stuff over on your channel. And yeah, I was just out of the blue, just something popped up, and I'm just like, was it you that had the cooking show? And I'm just like, wow, this is awesome. So yeah, I love the variety, like just throwing stuff out there, because that's how this channel started. Just start throwing stuff out the wall, see what sticks, and then go with that. So love the creativity and yeah, the intensity. All your songs, the intensity in your voice is amazing. Very good. Exactly. I learned a new word too, limerence. Limerence. I didn't know. Very good stuff. Speaking of new words, infarction is another artist, and I think infarction is actually a word. I don't know. Whenever I start playing music, I realize how little I know about the world and about grammar, because yeah, there's a lot of words out there, and I try to. The thing is, here's my excuse, because of what I do here on YouTube, and I'm do music education. I try to avoid using bigger words when I can use a smaller word that means the same thing that everyone will understand. That being said, I love the word penultimate and anti-penultimate, so I guess I'm a hypocrite, but what can I say? Let's grab this one from Infarction, who says, "Hi Pete and friends, it's a pleasure to submit an original for consideration. Isn't this enough? This is my first original song for over a year, the last being Resilience, a collaboration with Mark Bro, released in March of 2022. This song was composed in outline and lyrics on a flight from Copenhagen to Washington, D.C. in September 2022, but only came to a reality in May 2023. All musics and lyrics by yours truly. Guitars, bass, synths, and vocals also by me. Drums by GarageBand auto drummer Benny. Recorded at home on GarageBand for iOS. Mixed in Grand Finale on my iPad. And released via DistroKid's new iOS app. The whole package. I love it. Yeah, everything that I love. GarageBand, mobile production, and releasing with our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. So all that to say, let's take a listen to this one, Infarction, and Isn't This Enough on Your Music Live.
We're trying to persuade you that you need to approve. We know it's hard for you to be sure, but we beg of you. What we ask of you is simple. Give it some careful thought. Isn't this enough to convince you? We hope so, as is needed now. What is there to know? We presented all we have. Wasn't it clear that it's so good? There's no risk for you. Some careful thought, isn't this enough to convince you? We hope so, as we need it now. It'll work perfectly well.
So cool there from Infarction. Now, I've known the artist behind Infarction for a few years now, and it has been amazing to see the improvement in their journey. We've had a few chats via email back and forth, and he's told me about how he's joined sort of songwriting and like classes and things, and learning from different things and in different groups, and it's just an example again of create, record, release. Because originally he was doing cover songs and improving every time he released a new cover. The guitar playing and the singing would get better and better, and now putting out songs like that. So congratulations, my friend. That is awesome. Yes, and very good to hear from him again. Exactly, very very good. And Mark was lucky enough to work with our friend Infarction. It's Brian. I don't think he keeps his identity a secret, but yeah, very 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 cool stuff there. Alrighty, let's grab. We've got a few more tracks before our halfway point. We've got a cool toilet break for you. We've got some great cover songs to play, and then we've got a whole bunch of great independent music. Another Play My Fire beat. A whole lot to come in the second half. So sit tight, relax, grab yourself a beverage, and enjoy some more musics. This is from The False Prophet. They say, this song is a song I recorded with my band and girlfriend that I've been working on for a year. Produced both in stage studios, Helswyn, and my bedroom. Cool. Well, let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is called Damned Together. Au revoir. The False Prophet here on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff there from the Lost Prophets. Yeah, how good was the intro? I was like, oh, this is building into something. And I'm like, oh, I love a good intro, but here on Your Music Live, we don't have all the time for too much of the intro. But you know the good news? Yeah, jump down to the description because you can see all the songs that we play. You can play the full versions and you can support all the artists that we are playing here. Hello to Clint Phantom Agents in over there in Sydney. Hello to Gregory Sullivan in Melbourne. And I'm here in sunny Adelaide where it's not too sunny. Friday was beautiful though. Was it Friday or Saturday? Saturday it was like 23 degrees Celsius here in winter. Oh, which is what, like in the 60s? Yeah, it was beautiful. All right, let's play this next one. This is Pagan Song. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know Pagan Song and you know how cool they are. And this time they say, celebrating World Dracula Day and a bloodsucker who has never been out of print. Music is The Vampire's Castle. And yes, Nick Cage is in fact a vampire, just as everyone expected. I did think that maybe Nick Cage was a vampire. My wife was telling me some funny thing about, it's too long to explain, but there's a thing about good movies, good actors, bad actors, and basically Nick Cage is all of them. He's both a good and bad actor, and he plays in both good and bad movies. Like he's the center of the Venn diagram. Let's give this one a spin. It is Happy World Dracula Day, a little pagan song for your ear holes on Your Music Live. Always creative, almost always creepy. The one and only Pagan Song here on Your Music Live. Again, wonderful creative artist and wonderful person to boot, which is always a good combination. Yeah, brings the vamp jam there. Let's grab one more tune, shall we, in the first half, and then we'll take our patented toilet break and continue on for a big second half here of Your Music Live. Let's cleanse the palate and get a little bit less creeped out. Not that creeped out's a bad thing, Pagan Song. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. I like it. But let's grab some Patrick Clemence. Patrick says, hi, Pete. My very last composition, Aquatic Dreams. Hope everyone will enjoy. And again, thank you so much for the wonderful work you do by helping musicians all over the world with GarageBand. You're very welcome. And we had a question about, can we ask about Logic Pro and stuff here? You can, and you can chat amongst yourselves, but we're playing music today. But tomorrow, we'll have GarageBand Weekly. We're doing a special Worldwide Developers Conference review. So we'll be talking about what Apple said, but then we will have some Q&A, open it up to some Q&A. So join me at this time tomorrow if you do have questions and you want to chat about music production. But today we're celebrating music like the awesome music of Patrick Clemence. So let's give this one a spin. Aquatic Dreams on Your Music Live. cool stuff indeed there from Patrick Clemens to take us out for the first half. There's a spider on my desk. That's the first time that's ever happened in 3 years of live streaming. The little spider's just crawled up and said, "Sup, bruh?" I'm like, "Yeah, sup." But it's not got a red back, so we don't worry too much about those. We call those spiders ones that keep the flies away here in Australia. So you stay over there, buddy. Just don't come over here, and we'll be fine. All right. Let's grab our halftime. It is Blow the Whistle. We're right on schedule, right on track for our halftime song, and we do a toilet break song. And this gentleman has featured in the toilet break many times before, and I thought it was only fitting that we let Russ8889 help us get through the middle of the show here. And Russ says, "Hi Pete, it was my wife's birthday on the 1st of the month. Happy birthday, Liz. I thought I would cheer Liz up with her favourite animals, as she has been battling all her cancer treatments for the last 2 years, so is recovering. But I'm off to the States soon to spend all summer in the backyard." Very good stuff, Russ. We love you, love to Liz, and I thought this would be a cracking toilet break to enjoy. So take a listen and a look at some beautiful animals here, and a track from Russ8889 called Strength here on Your Music Live. I'm almost, well, no, I'm sad that I don't get to be here for the toilet breaks, because really cool stuff there, as always, from Russ8889. And look at those dudes, just chilling. Yeah, munching on some leaves. Love it. I love it. Warms the cockles, doesn't it? So, yeah, safe travels, Russ, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you and Liz hang out in the summertime. Take a break. I know you'll be working hard on new music and a whole bunch of other things, but take a break, relax, chill, and enjoy. Of course, Jade has to come in with something like that. Oh dear. All right, we are at the halfway point. I'd like to again thank you all for being here. I'd like to thank these folks, DistroKid. They're the ones who keep the lights on. See, without DistroKid, we'd look kind of like this. And that doesn't look any good, but thanks to DistroKid, we keep the lights on around here. It's always weird when I do that with the green screen because it goes a little bit haywire. But yeah, thanks to DistroKid, who support this show and have been doing for more than 2 years now. If you are an independent artist, you may already know this, but if you don't, you want to get your music out there to Spotify, to Apple Music, to Amazon, you want to sell it, you want to stream it, you want to do all the things. Hey, if people are listening to your music, you may not make a fortune, but if there's royalties to be paid, make these companies pay you. Spotify have got enough money, they can at least pay you the 0.01 cents per stream that you'll get if someone listens to your music. But hey, if someone's getting it, it might as well be you. All right. Let's crack on. I saw this artist just jump in here, and we're going to play them. This is our Under the Covers segment. We're going to play a few little cover songs that have been put together by you. We're going to start with Cookie, who says, I like this song except the ending, so I did quite a short version. I do the same thing with a cover song. I'm like, yeah, this ending just kind of drags on a bit. I'm just going to shorten it myself. Let's give this one a spin. I wasn't expecting that. Jamie Lawson, an acoustic cover. Cookie on your music line.
It was only a smile, my heart it went wild. I wasn't expecting that. Just a delicate kiss, anyone could have missed. I wasn't expecting that. Did I misread the signs? Your hand slipped into mine. I wasn't expecting that. Spent the night in my bed, then you woke up and you said, well, I wasn't expecting that. Thought love wasn't meant to last. Thought you were just passing through. If I ever get the nerve to ask, where did I get the right to deserve somebody like you? 'Cause I wasn't expecting that.
Very cool. That was so short it had me unexpected. You know where that spider is? The spider is now on my fader. Bro, I thought we had a deal. I thought I said as long as you stayed on your side and I stayed on my side, you wouldn't go squish. You're really pushing your luck here, bro. All right, he's crawled off. Now he's under the fader. That's wonderful. I may not be turning my volume down. Oh, there he is. I may not be turning my volume down during the next few songs because I really don't want this spider on me. Bud, can you just leave it? All right. Slight distraction there. But thank you, Cookie. That one was awesome. While I deal with my little friend over here, let's play another cover song. Other way. Go. Other way. Let's play another cover song. This one comes from Velusion, who says, The Days of Pearly Spencer is a cover song I've always loved. This is my interpretation of it. We're going to give this one a spin here in the Under the Covers segment here on Your Music Live. Let's do it.
A dirty street, walked and worn by shoeless feet. Inside it's long and so complete, watched by a shivering sun. Old eyes in a small child's face, watching as the shadows race through walls and cracks that leave no trace, and daylight's brightness shine. Hard and rusted glass, gazing at the swollen mass on concrete fields where grows no grass, stumbles blindly on. Iron trees smother the air, but withering they stand and stare through eyes that neither know nor care where the grass has grown.
Illusion. What a cool song, what a cool video, what awesomeness there. And apologies for that little bit of distortion at the start was me. That was me not having the volume set right because I was chasing a spider. I've overturned my coffee cup on top of the spider because I couldn't find anything to smush it with, and I don't really like smushing spiders anyway. But yeah, so the spider is chilling under my coffee cup, which still had a bit of coffee left in it, so it's going to be a mess. But guess what? That's after the show Pete's problem. Volusion, very cool stuff there. Do indeed jump down in the description and check out the full version of that because the video is outstanding. The song is great. It is all good stuff. So well done, and thank you for sharing. The last of our cover tunes for this week comes to us from, drumroll please, Joe and Barry Glenn. So expect murder, expect intrigue, expect violence, because no. Sorry, Joe and Barry. They say, cover written by an American poet and songwriter Shel Silverstein, originally recorded by Dr. Hook and The Medicine Show. The ballad describes the disillusionment and mental deterioration of a suburban housewife who climbs up on the rooftop when the laughter grew too loud. Yeah, okay, so it's right on track for Joe and Barry. We really made an effort with the drums, but Jade jumped in and kindly added her magic and put the icing on the cake. Big love for Jade Starr for making this song shine. It is the ballad of Lucy Jordan. It is Joe and Barry Glenn, and we're going to play it right for you now on Your Music Live. It's true, Thomas. It's 100% true. Joe and Barry are another example. I know it sounds like I'm giving backhanded compliments when I say this. I'm not. You folks have always been creating great music, but hearing Joe and Barry, just the instrumentation, the recording quality, the arrangement, the timing, everything is improving every time I hear a track from Joe and Barry. Not that it wasn't awesome hearing your music before, but it is a real testament to the fact that the more you create, the more you record, the more you release and share your music, the better you get. Simple. You know, I often say very few people have started doing something, practiced it for a really long time, and then ended up worse than when they started. So practice really does make progress when it comes to you and your music. Good stuff there, Joe and Barry. I kind of like spiders. Exactly. And that's why I didn't smoosh it. I know some people are just like, Johns, why don't you just get your shoe and smack that sucker? Because if it doesn't have a red back or a white tail, it's not going to hurt me. It's just going to annoy me. I still don't want it crawling on me because ew. But yeah, I'm not going to smoosh it. But it can't live on my fader because I can't turn my volume up and down, and then it's no good. Alrighty, let's grab our next track here. And guess what? There's a bear in there, Tremor Bear to be precise. And that's a little thing for our Australian friends. There was a show called Play School. There's a bear in there, and a chair as well. Tremor Bear says, I wrote a little piece about 1 year ago. I just recently started working on it again, and here it is. It's about food, dogs, and stuff. Thank you for having a place for so many musicians to share their creativity. John's, you the man. No, you the man, Bear. Good stuff here. Let's give this one a spin. Carlito Tremor Bear goes by many names, but plays some pretty awesome music. This one's called Muffins, Jelly, and Things. Your Music Live. Classic Tremor Bear groove here on Your Music Live. I love the randomness of the video. It's like, yeah, if you don't really know what the song's about and you don't really know what to put in the video, just put everything in it. Just give it everything you got. Why the heck not? Very good stuff there from Tremor Bear. Always writing the coolest riffs, the coolest melodies, and yeah, just some awesome groove there from Tremor Bear. Should we do another Play My Fire beat? I reckon it's time. Let's get ourselves hooked up, and why don't we, in honor of Tremor Bear, why don't we make it a simple one this time? Let's go hashtag bear. I was going to go hashtag spider, but I don't want to talk any more about spiders or it'll become a spider show. Let's go hashtag bear for this time around. So if you're here and you're planning to be here for the next 10 minutes, but please go ahead and put hashtag bear in the chat right now, and we will spin the wheel in a song or two's time. And if you happen to be randomly selected, we will play one of your songs, a song of your choosing. And we do that thanks to our wonderful friends at DistroKid. Never forget, if you want to get your music out there to the world, DistroKid got you covered. 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. Check them out at the link above or down in the description. Hypnotic Transmissions release their music with DistroKid. I just had to double check before I said that. Didn't want to speak out of school, but they know what they're doing because they release their music with DistroKid, and they say, this is a track I tried to design with an old radio and modern satellite radio intertwining. That's where the title comes from. Ideas made from many different elements. So this is called Mechanical Symmetry, Hypnotic Transmissions, Your Music Live. In fact, Composite Thoughts is the name of the track. Definitely relevant to the hypnotic part of the name there, hypnotic transmissions. Very cool stuff there. Yeah, little old school techno. I felt like I should be in the club back in 1992, just listening to that jam. Very cool stuff there from Hypnotic Transmissions. Thank you for sharing it. Yeah, I know. There's so much going on in that one. I'm gonna have to go back and have another listen because there's so much going on, and I was enjoying it so much. I don't even have. Normally, I've got at least one or two things to say about a song, but I was just in the groove of that one. Yeah. Love it. Good stuff there. Thank you for sharing that one. Remember, sharing is caring. Remember, if you would like to join in the fun with the Play My Fire beat, you got yourself one. I'll do one more song and then we'll come back and do the spin. So hashtag bear in the chat will give you a chance to win the opportunity to have a song played. Here's what I've been dealing with over the other side here, just so you can see. So there's Spider. He's trapped under Coffee Cup. And that's where he was chilling. He was chilling on the fader there, which is my microphone fader. And I'm like, dude, you can't do that. So as soon as he got down there, I watched him go over there, and then I went whack. So, as some folks have said, he's now a probably hyped up on coffee, slightly wet, and even more angry Spider. And he'll inject his wrath on me after the show, I'm sure. All right, let's grab one more tune, and then we'll do our Play My Fire beat. This is from Diana, and they say, written from the perspective of someone who has lost a loved one. Did he leave? Has he died? Ooh, mysterious sounding song here. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is from Diana, this is Haycon Audio. Very cool. Let's give this one a spin here on Your Music Live.
I say a prayer most every day. At 2:10, that's when I first met you. The rain was hard, the sky was pale. When I met you, you wore all black, but your eyes were bright. Something new in a different hue. I never knew they'd so much to hide. When I met you, wet cobblestones in my high heels, constantly slipping, falling so hard for you. Mascara running down my face, the clothes are dripping. Somehow we pull through. One day I'll fly, one day I'll be right next to you. Above the clouds, above the stars, with just us two. We'll be so happy when I am back with you. We'll be so happy in our heaven made for two.
Absolutely beautiful stuff there from Diana. Again, so much going on there. It's hard to comment on. Bubba was talking about the syncopated rhythm. I thought it had, even though it's obviously female vocal, it had a bit of a Billy Joel, like a Strangers in the Attic kind of vibe, just with the cool keys in there, a little bit of that very subtle organ in the background, and just a really cool rhythm and amazing melody sung beautifully there. So I guess I did have a few things to say. Good stuff indeed there. Very classy, sort of tune that you'd hear in like a nice, I was going to say smoky club, but that's kind of the vibe you get, isn't it? Just like laying back with like a 3 or 4 piece band, vocalist at the front there, just belting it out. Love it. Good stuff. Thank you for sharing that one. All right, let's spin the wheel, shall we? Let's spin the wheel and see whose song we're going to play. We've got 12 entries this time around, and we're going to spin the Wheel of Bear and see whose song we're going to play in the Play My Fire Beat Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's throw a little bit of Diana in the background there.
Face my fears.
Ready?
One day I'll fly.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win a play?
Above the clouds,
Gonna be
above
Thomas
the
Christ
stars,
on
because
your
I
music
still
live today. Sorry, Diana. Ruining your song. I apologise. Got to have a bit of fun, don't you? Yeah, well, the spider win. I know. Should have made it hashtag spider after all. But Thomas Christ is the winner. Woot woot! So Thomas Christ, as you would know, our amazing moderator here, has his own amazing shows over on his channel if you haven't checked them out. And I'm sure he'll have something cool to share with us. And Thomas knows the drill. He'll tell us what he would like to play. While Thomas decides what he would like us to play, speaking of bears and wolves, we've got some spiders, but we've also got some wolves here. I ruined the order of that, didn't I? I meant to say, speaking of bears and spiders, we've got some wolves, but I completely messed it up. Wolfstone Studio says, "Hi Pete, we have been working on a handful of originals which will be rolling out soon, but we wanted to turn on the community to this cover, so I didn't put this in the covers. Johns, I put it 3 tracks too late. Anyway, we're a little out of order. This cover's called Hurricane by Cannons. They are a dream pop band. We had a great time working on this. Hope you like it." Well, there you go. A little extended cover section under the covers section here today. Let's take a listen to this one. Wolfstone Studio, Hurricane by Cannons, here on Your Music Live. Wolfstone Studio with a very cool track, right? I never get tired of Ron's vocal. There's something about Ron's falsetto. When that kicks in, you're swept back to the synthwave days of the 80s whenever you hear Ron. Not to say that Ron's an older gentleman by any stretch, but he definitely embraces and epitomizes that cool vocal sound that we had in the synthwave kind of era. Alrighty, let us do our Play My Fire beat. Now, Thomas Christ decided to choose one of my favourite songs from Thomas Christ's side project called Folk You. Folk You. Gotta get the L in there. Because if I say it like an Australian, folk you, it doesn't sound great. Let's give this one a spin. This is one of my favourite tunes that Thomas has created of all time, which is probably like, thanks, Johns, my novelty song. I've put a lot of effort in and heart and soul into these other ones, and then you like the one where I go E.T. Phone Home. Well, I do. So sue me. No, don't. All right, let's give this one a spin. E.T. Phone Home by Folk You, here on Your Music Live.
E
It's a good thing that that's not the last song we play, because whenever I hear that, I walk around for the rest of the day going, E.T. phone home. And every time I listen to it, I pick up on something else, and there's a line in there, feed me Reese's Pieces and love me to death, and I'm just like, oh, it's so cute. See, me and Thomas are very similar. I did my homage to the 1980s classic Back to the Future, and that's Thomas's homage to one of the biggest movies of all time, E.T. Yeah, better, kind of better ending than Alf. Didn't Alf just kind of fizzle out and ended up eating the cat and then going back to Melmac or something? I don't know my Alf lore. All right. Let's grab our next tune. We've got about 10 songs to go and about 30 minutes to do it, so we better get a move on. Let's grab some Happy Ron. I think we're still Happy Ron here in the chat. Happy Ron says this song may have more feelings than any other Happy Ron tune. So are you ready to be hit fair and square in the feels? Let's take a listen and a look at Mr. Happy Ron here on Your Music Live.
How's it going, everybody?
Yay!
Woo!
This is for my mother. You worked all day long, and the floors were never as clean as he thought they should be. His words hit too hard, and they were always obscene, and sometimes they fell upon me. I couldn't protect you, I wouldn't have let you be treated the way that you were. I wish you had walked right out of that door, and I wish I could have done more. I wish I could have done more. You said that it's okay, and you let him get away with abusing your children that way. I couldn't protect you, I wouldn't have let you be treated the way that you were. I wish you had walked right out of that door, and I wish you would have done more. I wish you would have done more. I'll never be like him and let the words fall out of my mouth that would hurt the ones that I love. I couldn't protect you, I wouldn't have let you.
The one and only Mr. Happy Ron, showing that, it's not always happy in the Happy Ron world, but it does hit you in the feels, doesn't it? So obviously a very personal song for Ron, and very important message as well out there. Yeah. Please protect people where you can. Don't be a dick. All that sort of stuff. All the stuff we say all the time here. But good stuff there from Happy Ron. Round of the pause, as I said that I get wrong quite often. Let's go over to theslaps.com and grab another track over at Slaps again. If you've missed out when we talked about it before, slaps.com, brought to you by our friends at DistroKid, a free music sharing platform for your enjoyment. And Coal in the Clouds has got a track over there. They say this is a song about losing connection with those who were once very close. It is more sad tone than most of my other music, but I hope it resonates with people. Thanks to Pete. I guess we're in the melancholy section. This is the that Smashing Pumpkins album. This is the infinite sadness section of this one. Let's give this one a spin. Coal in the Clouds and Unrepairable.
Unrepairable. You said it was a mistake.
very cool change up there from Cole in the Clouds. Like you're listening to that one and you're getting halfway through and you're like, I get this. Okay, this is a nice little ballad. And then it kicks in with the beat, and it's very cool. It's a song of two halves, and it sounds really, really good. And if you're wondering why it looks like I'm not following you, I am indeed, Cole. It's that I wasn't signed in to slaps.com. So for some reason it had logged me out. So I am following Cole, and I'll go back and throw some fire on that one later. But we've got so many songs that I need to continue on here. Let's grab this next one, shall we? This is from Sticks for Guns. They say this is a return to my industrial tunes, something a little darker. Thomas Christ is licking his lips in anticipation of this one. Actually, that was a bit creepy. Thomas Christ is just anticipating this one. I'll stop talking about you, Tom. Let's give this one a spin. Sticks for Guns deals with the dark. It's very much like a lot of your work, Hypnotic Transmissions. You and Sticks for Guns have a lot in common with their darker stuff. Yeah, deep and dark and spooky. Wait, why am I suddenly the Count from Sesame Street? Very weird. Yeah, just the drums right from the start. Like, dun, 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 dun. Ron is disturbed by this. Sorry, Ron. Yeah, deep and moody. I know, for me it's like the morning time, but if you're listening to that late at night, ooh, from the depths of hell come Sticks for Guns. Maybe. All right, let's go to our next tune. This one comes to us from Heiko Bren, who says, "Hi Pete, here's a little garage band song created on the iPad called Beyond All Skies. I experimented with iMovie and created a video for it. Greetings from Germany from Heiko." See, I should have played this up the front. We should have gone for a German triple header when I played PA and Weltenkinder, but we're going to throw this track in here now, Beyond All Skies from Heiko Bren, here on Your Music Live. Love the crunchy synth there on top of the nice smooth bass and snare there. Worked really, really well. I dig it. That was beyond all skies. Heiko Bren, thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, definitely has that European kind of vibe and a nice soundscape. We've had a few of those here on the show this week, haven't we? I don't know. It's just we seem to have little batches, don't we? Some weeks it really rocks hard. Some weeks we have all these cool soundscapes and things going on, and everything else in between, including a little funk. Let's get funky. DN Foxy says it's a melodic funk vibe, bringing a bit of electronives and trap. See, I'm learning things on this show too. I'm learning different music styles, and I've learned kind of like a little bit of funk and trap, just quietly. Let's give this one a spin. This is DN Foxy and Void, Your Music Live. Foxy getting funky here on YMLE. Dig it. Love the visuals there, little anime action there, and very cool. The side chaining on that one was superb. Really worked for the track, like boom, 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 boom. Really created that pumping kind of vibe on that one, which I thought worked well. Next up, 13 Scribbles. Call 13 Scribbles for all your Scribbles needs. Just call us today. For this is for those nights where you go out with your friends and you don't come home until the sun comes up. Very thankful to say I haven't had one of those nights for a very long time, because I'm a daytime kind of guy these days. I don't like being out. If I pass midnight, I turn into a pumpkin. I come home. Midnight, I'm a grown-ass man. Please take me home. Midnight Orbit from 13 Scribbles, Your Music Live. Oh yeah, 13 Scribbles. Very cool there. Loved the change up of the tempo at the start of that one. Worked really well. You don't hear enough of that. You don't hear enough dynamics. And that one had both. That one had both the tempo ramp down and ramp back up. And then it also had the slight sort of volume ramp at the start. And it just built it to perfection. Love everything that Scribbles does. It's weird. Not generally the sort of genre I listen to, but Scribbles just has a way of making beats that just resonate with me, and that was no exception. Marco Solis says, when I wrote this song, I was thinking about my previous relationship, even though we had good times, was it really love or not? And that's how I came up with the lyrics to these two short songs mixed into one. Very cool. Let's give this one a little spin. Love or lust? Do you remember how life was before? Marco Solis, Your Music Live.
Is
like it. Really cool. Just kind of morphed from one track to another there from Marco Solis. Like when you got two really short songs, why not just put them together? A little bit of a fade in between, and it kind of takes you on a journey, doesn't it? I like it. Yeah, exactly. Really cool. Really cool changes. Very well done there, Marco Solis. Thank you for sharing that one. Don't forget, if you're having fun here today, hit the thumbs up button, and you can also hit the share button down below if you'd like to share the show with all your bros or your broettes or just people in general. Why do we have to gender everything? All right, let's play this next tune. This one comes to us from Groweth, and it is called Easy. They say this song is an instrumental which can be classified under the genres melodic house or chill house. The song is meant to be one of introspection, having a tinge of melancholy in the lead melody and other components of the song in general. In addition, the track is rather digestible, having no rapid change in dynamics, which may appeal to a wide range of people. There you go. And exactly, there's nothing wrong with having a heap of dynamics, like we saw a couple of tracks ago, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with just having something that just eases its way through. It just floats through. And we're going to give this one a spin. This is Growth and Easy on Your Music Live. Really cool stuff, yeah? Yeah, it does. It has that kind of just floating, kicking along, good sign of head bopping and driving kind of beat and rhythm in that one. Groweth and Easy on Your Music Live. And it's easy to submit a song to Your Music Live. You can use the link there. And it's easy to support our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Check them out there and down in the description. Hello, Costa. Hope you are doing well. Finally made break time. Good to have you on board, my friend. We got 4 more songs to go. 4 more songs. Better than 4 more years. Whoosh. Yeah, I apologize to my American friends. It's going to be a rough year or so over there from what I'm seeing in the media, in the fake news media. Okay, shut up. Let's just play music. Jonathan Linton said did some arrangement changes and a remix of this original. And if you know Jonathan Linton, you know that his music is always awesome. This is Past Comes Alive. Jonathan Linton here on Your Music Live.
Walking life's fine line, loving and leaving behind. Each teardrop in my wine, a blessed purity. Up ahead now I see scars on my now healed. I glance behind me, then I had to keep it sealed. 'Cause when the past comes alive, haunting you, trying
really cool. I mean, instant Alice in Chains, maybe David Lee Roth, yeah. Very cool from Jonathan Linton. Yeah, the dude has some pipes indeed. He can belt them out with the best of them. And yeah, exactly. Rocks like nobody's business. He does a really great job on the acoustic covers that we hear him play. And when he wants to kick in the distortion pedal, he can definitely wail with the best of them. Jonathan Linton, check him out. Check out all the songs down in the description, because we are screaming to a halt in just a few minutes' time. We are a little over time because of me, you know, the spider ordeal. I'm still looking at a spider. If you missed out on that one, go back and check out the replay. I had to battle with a radioactive. The story's going to get better as we go. A radioactive spider came, and I had to fight for my life in a survival to the bitter. No, it was just a little spider that crawled onto my mixer, and I had to shoo him off, and then I put a coffee cup on him. But that meant we're a little behind. So, anti-penultimate song, third to last tune, comes to us from Winston Brownstone. This is super cool. He says, this is the original melody I wrote. I recorded it with a Shure SM37 mic, going into an iRig Pre into an iPhone 14, which I recorded with. The guitar is an acoustic Seagull with an external Seymour Duncan Woody pickup. Nice. Thanks for considering my submission. Love your channel. Well, thank you for sharing it with us, my friend. And let's give this one a spin. This is Winston Brownstone, Ode to Calcutta, on Your Music Live.
So there's a little tune I wrote. It reminds me of Calcutta, you know, maybe waking up in the morning and having some tea, that kind of thing. That's the background. It kind of looks like Jorongi to me, and it's not done by any means, but this is the idea. Maybe I'll finish it one day. Here it goes.
Cool stuff there. Good use of harmonics there at the end. And as Mark said, yeah, you got the drone of the note and then the cool lead parts over the top there. Excellent stuff there. Good anti-penultimate song here, third to last song here on the show. Yes, exactly. It'll be freed. I'm going to get a container. I'm going to go take it out to the garden. I'm going to go pop it in there. I'm going to hope it builds a web. I'm going to hope it catches the bugs that I don't want to eat my lettuces and other things out there. So yes, Spidey will be set free at the end of the show. All right, second to last, which is our penultimate tune. It's Matt and Lucy. It says, hi Pete, this pop song was made in GarageBand iOS with internal instruments apart from EM voice for the vocals. It's about a short-lived relationship from a New Year's Eve party 30 years ago. There you go. 30 years ago was that? I don't know, it wasn't quite the year 2000. In the year 2000. Let's have a listen to this one. This is Matt and Lucy, New Year's Eve, Your Music Live.
Invite to a party. I'm scared now. Who will I see?
stuff that Matt produces, Matt and Lucy, always reminds me of This Is a Triumph, the Alive, the song from Portal, with the synthetic voice there. But yeah, man of those, as Gregory O'Sullivan knows, and as folks that use these know, yeah, the virtual singers are pretty cool. And it's, yeah. I don't know. You can have different opinions on it, and sometimes I swing. I go forward and back between. Oh no, but they took our jobs. Like, you gotta have humans, and then I'm like, but for the style, for the type of song, I think it works really well. Would you be able to sing like a rock song or a punk song with a virtual singer like that? I don't know. Maybe one day, but it's just a tool. Anyway, just like me. Remember, folks, it's just a tool. Yeah, AI for the win, or what I like to call human-led automated technology, because it's not really artificial and it's not really intelligent. It's well, it is artificial, I guess, but it's not intelligent. We use that term too loosely now. Just don't get carried away. Don't worry so much about it. I've got an absolutely cracking track. I played you a song from Loving Lauren a few weeks back. It was an amazing video. You might recall it, the one where she put on like a performance, and it was like a high school play, and she played along with that. And yeah, it was a really great song. And I got a submission from Lauren this week, and I'm like, this song, it just blew me away. She's such a great storyteller. And this is no exception. So Loving Lauren says, Thailand is our fourth single from our upcoming EP, Heart, soon to be released. It's a song about a man I worked with on a building site who used to show me pictures of his girlfriends in Thailand. I'll say no more. I wrote it to sound childlike while telling actually a disturbing story. The ending is a very funny scene of the man collecting a Toblerone at Heathrow Airport for his children at home from his failed marriage. Just in the explanation, it captured me. And then I listened to the track, and I'm like, this is gold. And this has to close out the show because it's a really cool tune, really catchy, and tells as she says here, a interesting yet slightly disturbing, if you think too hard about it, story. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out here tonight. Thank you for being part of Your Music Live for yet another week. I'll see you tomorrow on GarageBand Weekly. And next week, it's our 3-year anniversary show, big 3-year anniversary show. So we'll be doing an extended show next week. I'll see you all around the channel anyway. Same bat time, same bat channel. And until then, freedom for Spidey. And I hope you enjoy this one. This is Loving Lauren and Thailand to take us out on Your Music Live.
I know the man who goes to Thailand.